The turbo electric just hit 1,139 horsepower. Wait for that to land. This electric Cayenne isn't playing the long game. Porsche strapped 1,139 horses to an SUV and charged it like they were racing against something nobody's caught up with yet. But here's the part that changes everything. You can wirelessly charge it. Most people will skip right past that detail. Big mistake, because this isn't about plugging in a cable. You roll over a floor pad. That's it. The car does the rest. 11 kilowatts flowing into the battery while you walk away. No cords, no plugs, just park and forget. But the wireless charging is barely the headline. The Cayenne Turbo Electric destroys 0 to 60 in 2.5 seconds. The base model still hits it in 4.8. This is the most powerful production Porsche ever built. Not just powerful for an SUV, powerful period. More than any 911, more than any Taycan, more than anything Porsche has ever sold to the public. Here's where it gets weird though. That power isn't just available in launch control. There's a button called push to pass. Press it and the turbo model gets an extra 176 horsepower for 10 seconds. This came straight from Formula E, same tech Porsche uses to overtake on the track. Now it's sitting in a family SUV that can tow 7,716 pounds. Most car makers would stop there. Porsche kept going. The rear motor on the turbo has internal oil cooling between the rotor and the stator. You won't find that anywhere else in this segment. It's motorsport engineering dropped into something you'll drive to get groceries. The result? High continuous output without heat fade. The kind of performance that doesn't quit when you push it. But nobody expects this part. When you hit the brakes, the Cayenne Electric regenerates up to 600 kilowatts of power. That's Formula E levels of energy recovery. Porsche claims 97% of all braking can be handled purely by the electric motors. The mechanical brakes barely get touched in normal driving. For the turbo, you can still spec the ceramic composite brakes if you want, but you probably won't need them. The chassis tells a different story though. Porsche Active Ride is available for the first time on a Cayenne. This is the same system from the Taycan and Panamera, active dampers that can push hydraulic fluid to either side of the pistons. Each wheel moves independently. The body stays flat through corners. Dive and squat disappear. It's physics getting rewritten in real time. Here's what changed. The Cayenne Electric sits on a wheelbase that's almost 5 inches longer than the gas version. That stretch goes straight to rear legroom. The back seat is now electrically adjustable as standard. Comfort position to cargo mode. You get 56.1 cubic feet of cargo space, plus a 3.2 cubic foot frunk. This thing swallowed practicality and kept the performance. The battery is 113 kilowatts, double-sided cooling for thermal management. Porsche says you can charge from 10 to 80% in under 16 minutes under ideal conditions. Not 15, not 16. Less than 16. That's Porsche specificity showing through. Peak charging, 400 kilowatts. Some chargers can't even deliver that yet, but when they can, the Cayenne will be ready. You add 325 kilometers of range in 10 minutes. That's 202 miles in the time it takes to grab coffee and stretch your legs. 2 charge ports though. That's the part most reviews gloss over. Driver side, a NACS for DC fast charging. Passenger side, J1772 for AC charging. You get a CCS adapter in the box. This thing can plug into anything, or nothing if you go wireless. The design works harder than it looks. Drag coefficient of 0.25. That's absurdly low for an SUV. Active aero everywhere. Movable cooling flaps in the nose. Adaptive roof spoiler. On the turbo, aeroblades extend from the rear haunches above 37 miles per hour. They improve the drag coefficient by 0.06. That translates to about 6 or 7 miles of extra range. Inside is where Porsche got ambitious. The center touchscreen curves dramatically in the middle, follows the contour of the dash. No awkward screen sprouting out, just seamless integration. You get a 14.25-inch digital instrument cluster. Optional 14.9-inch passenger display. Together it's the largest display area in any Porsche, but they kept physical controls. Climate, volume, the stuff you touch constantly. There's a handrest. Porsche calls the ferry pad. Sits high on the center console. Makes everything easier to reach, even in aggressive driving. Mood modes turn the interior into something else entirely. Seating position changes, lighting mood shifts, air conditioning adjusts, sound profile morphs, display appearance transforms. Pick the program and the car reconfigures itself around your intention. There's also panel heating now, not just the seats, armrests, door panels, large contact surfaces that warm on command. The panoramic roof uses liquid crystal foil, electrically switchable, variable light control that dims or clears on demand. Ambient lighting includes a communication light, an animated strip that greets you when you enter, visualizes vehicle states, shows you when it's charging. Rear axle steering is available, up to 5 degrees of input, makes the Cayenne feel smaller than it is. Tighter turning circle, better stability at speed. The turbo gets Porsche Torque Vectoring Plus with a limited slip rear differential. Active distribution of power to the wheels that need it most. This part changes the equation. Base Cayenne Electric starts at $111,350. The turbo, $165,350. Both include delivery. The gas Cayenne starts at $91,150. So you're paying about $20,000 more for the electric version, but you're getting 435 horsepower with launch control in the base model. That's more power than most performance sedans. The turbo delivers 844 horsepower in normal operation, 1,017 with push-to-pass for 10 seconds, full 1,139 with launch control, and 1,106 pound-feet of torque. This isn't just fast, this is supercar acceleration wrapped in SUV practicality. Porsche isn't killing the combustion Cayenne though. That's the plot twist nobody saw coming. They're running both side by side, electric, gas, plug-in hybrid, all three down the same assembly line in Bratislava, Slovakia. Same plant that builds the Audi Q7 and Q8. Customization goes deeper than before. 13 standard exterior colors, 9 wheel designs from 20 to 22 inches, 12 interior combinations, up to 5 interior packages, up to 5 accent packages. Then there's Porsche exclusive manufacture, paint to sample, the Sonderwunsch program for complete one-offs. You can spec a Cayenne Electric that looks like nothing else on the road. Porsche Design expanded their custom timepiece program to include SUVs. You can now order a watch from Porsche's Swiss manufacturer that matches your Cayenne down to the last detail. Same colors, same materials, same philosophy. Off-road capability didn't disappear either. The off-road package modifies the front section geometry, helps with steep ascents and descents, rough dirt roads, difficult terrain. The approach angle improves, robustness increases. This electric Cayenne can still handle what the gas version could. Voice Pilot uses artificial intelligence now, understands complex queries, recognizes context, responds like a conversation partner. You can control navigation intuitively, access extensive online knowledge. It learns how you talk and adapts. The Porsche Digital Key turns your smartphone into the vehicle key. Smartwatch too. You can share it digitally with up to 7 other users. No physical key required, just your phone, and the car knows it's you. Porsche App Center integrates third-party apps directly into the vehicle. Streaming services, gaming features. The digital experience runs deeper than before. This isn't just a car with screens, it's a connected ecosystem that updates and expands. Deliveries start late summer 2026. That means this technology hits the road in about 9 months. The most powerful production Porsche ever. The first with wireless charging. The most aerodynamic SUV Porsche has built. All packaged in something that can seat 5, tow over 7,700 pounds, and accelerate faster than most supercars. The Cayenne Electric proves something crucial. Electrification doesn't mean compromise, it means addition. More power, more torque, more technology, more capability. The weight penalty disappears when you can charge in 16 minutes and recover 97% of braking energy. This is the future Porsche promised, and it arrived ahead of schedule. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button and subscribe for more content just like this. Leave a comment below with your thoughts or questions. I read every single one. And don't forget to click the bell icon to get notified about my next upload. See you in the next video.